So, welcome to another Avatar Frontiers of Pandora video walkthrough. We're here outside of the Extractor Base. I am on, which basically the northeast corner. We've got to get into it and get to the landing bay. There's probably a number of ways to get in here. I found a stealthy way in when I was at least I believe it's a stealthy way in when I was hunting around. You'll notice that there are two sentry turrets here, but no mechs or people. So I think it was a safe place to start. Whoops. Sorry about that. We need to stay out of his sight, line of sight while we get into here, which is, they're not very good sentries. We've got a mech up top, but he's not going to check us out while we're down here. Let's just turn these two guys off. See what we got here. Looks pretty straightforward. This one's turned off. Sneak over here and turn the other one off. You don't really have to get all that close to them, so you can stay protected if you need to be. Whoa, I'm not sure why these guys are here. This takes you a long time to get through them. There's still a direct path. That being said, then I figured that there's a reason why these two guys were here. So I continue along the wall.
Gotta clean my gun later.
At least I thought I continued along the wall. There it is. Down this way. Got a mech wandering around. He's pretty easy to avoid. Again, mechs aren't all that smart.
Did today's rations taste funny to anyone else?
Yep.
Once he turns around, we can head up here.
Does everything out here have one of those train links?
I don't care.
Sorry, wasn't ducking down enough. So we want to get up over this way. Let us give us time to get these mechs out of the way. He's going that way.
That shows. Just stop talking already.
Duck down. And they won't look up here on the wall. There's a lot of mechs in this lobby, this entrance area, whatever you want to call this. We want to get over there. It's really not that hard a path. Just be a little careful. We're up and over here.
I ain't looking to end up skewered on it.
I don't care.
Here. Got a barbed wire to worry about.
Give me
Can someone stick a grenade in their mouth to shut them up?
What I want to do is get down there and not seen. You can see we're behind them. They're all worried about what's going on out there, and we want to get into the door that's right below us.
We're the best unit. Really?
I'm gonna set up for some best today.
At least the sun's coming up. There's some Navi tribes that eat RDA soldiers.
This place is big. Do you know where the injectors are?
Those are underground in the gas mines. There should be an elevator or a shaft or something.
Nice little breeze today.
Can someone stick a grenade in their
Human
mouth
right there we got to worry about. They're a little bit smarter. Let that human go. Well, I mean, they're all human, just one that's not wearing a mech suit. They're going away. This guy's not going away.
Many damn blues in this place.
And we're down below everybody.
There ain't nothing fun to do out
Another mech on patrol.
Sooner we wipe those blues off the moon, the better.
That's the way we want to go. See here, we're trying to get down low.
Those Navi are gonna get wiped out.
Okay, I'm in.
Fight well and join us in victory.
Cool. Spare parts. We don't need any weapons, I don't believe, but it never hurts to check. Let's head in. We're taking a pause in the video playback just to bring you up to speed for what's happening in this event. It took me over an hour or just slightly over an hour to complete this quest, and that is to completely destroy the extractor plant. There's a lot of battle areas, a lot of puzzles. You use all the skills that you've learned leading up to this point. Climbing through grates, climbing up pipes, pulling switches, breaking wires, shooting exhaust vents, etc. I got lost twice while heading through this, but they weren't fatally a problem. I was able to get back on speed and find what I needed to speed. I had trouble with one of the puzzles, and I forgot to completely solve one of the other puzzles before moving forward. Corrected all of that. So what I'm going to attempt to do in the rest of this video, once we get ready to enter into this, is to just simply show you where the puzzles are and some of the problems that you might run into. I'm going to leave the fighting to you, and I'm going to leave a lot of the moving around and searching around to you as well, because it's really not that difficult if you just remember pipes lead up and grates lead you into new areas, and that's what you'll be doing, is moving from area to area. That being said, let's continue this video, and we'll pause it once we get into our first area, so give you an idea of what we're going through. It says our short bow is the way to go, and our short bow also has storm arrows associated with it. Our heavy bow has flame arrows, and our longbow has grenade arrows. So we're pretty well equipped in here. Great. Everything's full. We didn't have to use anything coming in here, so we're all full from when we started. Before each area, you will have the opportunity to get some equipment brought up and prepared. We're dropping down into the first area, which will be a battle. They go straight through there. This is where you learn to go up to get through the doors, or down. Pretty much most of them are up in order to go down. So there's the first battle area. Be anybody near us?
Phelan, tell me about those injectors.
They pump fluid into the ground to extract natural gas. The gas is bad news, so sabotage the pump before the injector, okay? They reset though, so you've got to be fast.
This is the first puzzle area. Injectors A and B. Now what I failed to do in area B was, once we did that, we had to disable the pump themselves. I did not realize that until later. Appear to be anybody left here. So just powering them off did not shut them down. Like injector B. I had to come back later and do that, but that's okay. It's not a fatal issue. Nothing here to gain. We can always come back here and get some more bullets if we need them. The mech bodies, if it lets us return. Now we're heading into injector C. So since I wasn't able to get through, I realized there's more work that I had to do. Right there. There we go. So it's basically hit the power. See, it reset itself, so you have to hit the power, get down there quickly, and pull the plug on it. And then I had to go back and do this in sections A and B in order to move forward. Now we know what we're doing. Again, hit the power. Pull the plug. Still nobody here, so we're good. Off. Gas go away. And now we can move forward. I imagine all we gotta do is get out of here.
The injectors are down, Taylan.
You can follow the pipes to processing, and then, what is it? A fluid production unit. Yeah, they've nicknamed it the Tick. Yikes.
Part of it is you do not get that much guidance on how to move around in this area, so you have to figure out where the way in is and where the way out is. Gonna play it here.
Is there something there?
And again, you use all your skills. There's up places and down places, etc. And a door opened up. Not much guidance, but have to remember some of the lessons you've learned. Look for yellow pipes, look for ways up. And you'll be doing this to go from section to section. You notice that you can climb up and over. Hanging ropes are another clue. And in between sections, there's always things to get. Rations, rations. Let's go ahead and
All non-combat personnel to proceed to their assembly points now. Repeat. All non-combat personnel to proceed to their assembly points now.
utilize all of the supplies along the way, knowing that you're not going to run out of anything because there's plenty in here to help you. And then there's a grate we have to go through. And our next area is coming up. And your choice as to whether to go straight in or look for secondary ways around. In some cases there were not a secondary way, but here you could see some jumping areas. Lead us into another grate. Lead us into supplies. Mission container we don't need it. Like another up and over.
The IDA squared their ranks. They're putting up a serious fight now.
Is it bad?
It's chaotic. I'm no general, but I think fighting both human and Na'vi is confusing them. I think we should... Sonic!
Alma? Hello? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. We're okay. Close call. Let me know if you see any sign of Harding.
Processing area.
This is a proper base, though, not some pissant outpost. Don't get used to it. Harding can't run the black market from here. Yeah, I know. Their joints crawling with psyops, spreading rumors.
This bow really does not shoot very far.
He hadn't shouted out.
But it shoots fast. But rapid fire. I don't know if I like that or not, but definitely good for very, very close range. Let's eat. Take some more. And more first aid. There are parts so we can build more arrows if we need them. After every door I opened, I was expecting somewhere to battle, but they did give you time going through a door to stock up before heading into the battle. Any of the advanced weapons, all of those.
Headed to processing.
That's where they will process the natural gas into chemicals for extraction fluid production. There'll be a lot of pressure in those pipes. How does Alma call it? An achy heel?
Achilles heel. A weak spot.
I think there's a side way into here right now. Maybe there is. Answer is no. Well, in your own words, anyway, that's where we started, I think. Let's see what we have here. We're gonna run. Oh, we got 30 seconds. Wait it out. Wait it out. Wait it out. And we're in. Whoa, a superior. She got 140. Not sure if that helps us out at all with our shotgun. We got 190. Thanks, guys. We'll trade you in.
Hello, Blue. I don't know how you managed to get in, but I know how you're leaving. Take them out.
So another battle ensues. As we head into another room. So let's just go ahead and open the door. And another battle ensues. So we have to clear out the vents. Be 6 of them. Most of them are pretty easy to see. The last 2 were a little bit harder to find. Again, you're not given much help, but a little bit of help of having to scan at them. And there's one more that I did really have a much more difficult time finding. 4s were on the side very easy. We had 2 up high. Middle, which I should have seen but didn't. And so another battle ensues. We head into production. I feel good about this. We have another restocking place. And this is the area where I really had a hard time finding what's going to go on, so we'll pause this until I actually get to the point of solving the little puzzle that's here. So finally, almost by accident, rather than focusing on the cables on the ground, I looked to the side. And sure enough, there, something I hadn't seen before, which is a red line. A pal. Not sure about it because it turned white, didn't see where to power it on. Powering it on was right here.
I should have put a bullet in you back in tab. Mercer always gave you too much credit. Harding, pull back! Now!
Argument ensues.
It has brought the blues to our doorstep. I had it under control. You lost my facility. Burn with it if you wish. Otherwise, the last chopper leaves in 3 minutes. Your sister died quickly. You won't be as lucky.
That being said, door is now open and we can head through. And looks like there's a battle in place. Don't worry. Pause, wait, relax. What? Someone blew them all up for us.
Harding angered the wrong clan.
Don't forget to scavenge, because I did. Until I remembered and went back to get it. Alright, we were full up.
Alma, Mercer called Harding. He's furious at her for drawing this S-one here. He made her pull back.
Well, that's excellent. The more they fight each other, the better. It's chaotic out here as well. The RDA are getting desperate.
Do you think we'll win?
That's doing great. You notice the arrows sort of help you if you're looking for it. Up and over. Let's continue our way in. Roster door is closed. I, of course, looked right past that the first time. And after searching very shortly, I came back and said, oh, I just need to hack into this. I tend to ignore the warnings down below about the hacking tool. But in this case, I brought it out, showed me where to go. What do we have here? We have, looks like it's just straight. Doesn't have a lot of time to do it.
This terminal is really acting up.
And we're into another area. Exit, but the exit door is closed. Remember that exit door because I didn't remember that exit door. It took me a while to find it.
This thing just dumped out a bunch of data. Priya?
Send it through, and I'll add it to the pile. There's so much to analyze.
Part of you can say I'm way too cautious as I go through these. And doors open and close, which presents a battle as you fight in the doors. But then I realize that there's something right there and I shoot it. This goes me back to my dying light days of shooting things you can see. So that shot through there, even though I tried to get through that door, I realized that it opened up the other door. So shooting through the door into the control means that the exit door is actually opened up. We come out on the other side of all the killed mechs. Getting sort of used to this at this point in time of checking things out. Doors. Nothing back here that we need. Sorry, except for this. Try to scavenge around when you have a chance. And yes, I'm a scavenger at heart. I didn't scavenge enough when I came through. Or I took a shortcut. That's alright. Now we scavenged.
I'm almost at production.
Okay. You'll know you're there when you see the tick. It's, huge. There's gonna be smaller tanks. You need to break their pipes and then close the valve to start building pressure.
So a big battle ensues coming up, and we'll come back after the battle's done. This is also where I died once and where I got lost. So everybody's dead. Found the control room. Remember this control room, we have to come back later. And then finally we get a hint showing us we need to really return to where we were. Begin to do the shutdown. Shutdowns are pretty straightforward except for in between doing the work, gas comes out and mechs come in. There's a lot of steps in shutting this down. There's the smoke around us. And we have a new battle. Battle's over. Time to blow things up. Again, we've done this before in another area. These actually were easier to find because they were much easier to scan for. Have to get the right angle on them.
Then the valve.
And then more mechs are released. Needed to return back to the area after getting back out of it. After the battle, we needed to return and find the valve. Alright, what's next?
There's a lot of gas.
And another battle ensues. Unbeknownst to me, I actually found where I needed to be. There is, you saw that control room earlier. There's an exit off of one of the upper floors that takes you down. They take out some of the RDA on the way. I'm in the control room and activate the gas bin. This, by the way, well, is the first floor down. Give me a minute. That's where I sort of got lost. Not sure what I needed to find or where I needed to go. Obviously, it's over that way. It's not where we're at. Way down. If it is where we're at. Turns out this is the control room, but I didn't believe it, so I continued on. I may very well. Took me a while, but I suddenly realized that is right where I wanted to be. I did find it in here. Not much time, but that's okay. There's nobody charging after us. That's plenty of time.
The gas is being vented.
That means the emergency pressure release valves are open. If you wreck those, it's all over for the tick. Big explosion, so be careful.
Heard footsteps. Prepared for another battle. Destroy the pressure release valves in the extractor plant. And there they are. Valves we have to get to, and mechs we have to disable. So another battle, we're going to go up. And another battle ensues. So the battle is done. This is where you have to actually shoot the venting gas. As it vents out, making sure you're not in the way, otherwise it will burn you. 1. 2. And I fall into the water. It's the second time in this area I fall into the water. You can get out if you just know where to swim to. Of course, when I got out, I fell right back in the water a second time, and I swam out a second. The vents. They're all up there. You're not going to get them too far away. It's worth the try. There. Oops. Shot. And another minor battle ensues. We need to find our way out. Again, it was a little bit tough to find where it was because it didn't give you good directions. Search. Hope that makes a lot of sense, but let's just see. Get over that one. We did find where we wanted to go. Realized that it was a vent opening and not an actual door. And all I had to do was find my way to it and avoid the mech that was guarding it. Go back in. Very long walk. Back to where we started this. Go over that way. Door doesn't work. Oh, it's somewhere. I was too much in the battle mode to square. Didn't realize that a door had opened. Makes it pretty easy. I think we found the
The
way out.
machine is down.
Yes! The RDA are pulling back.
All we have to do is find our way out.
But their shadow remains. This ruin bleeds with poison. We shouldn't linger.
The chemicals. Meet us back at the camp.
There are exit signs leading you out. Holes in the ground. The arrow is pointing in that direction. Exit, exit. And I do believe we're out. That was a very long battle.
Received. We are on the move. Full evac in progress. We are in the air.
So that ends the video cut up that I did. We're now able to fast travel out of the facility because it's been destroyed and head back and get all the accolades and finish it out and get our bonus points, skill points, etc. from doing it. Hope this cutaway helps you. If you have any questions, want to see any of the fuller battles, please let me know and I can pull them out of the big video that I made of the entire event. Again, this takes over an hour to go. But be prepared. It's not that intense, but be careful. Drop me some comments, subscribe, and wait for the next big battle coming up. Thanks for watching.